Fire and brimstone in the dark, companions to the missiles snatching lives in Ukraine, arriving as usual while innocents sleep. By morning, an apartment block where once families lived still smoldered, and body bags were lying in the playground opposite. Yaroslava Slahina was on the 4th floor with her husband and 2 children. She remembers 2 flashes. I thought it would miss us, she says, but it didn't. We were thrown by the blast. She says Jesus must have kissed her kids, both uninjured. Even the family cat survived. Others weren't so lucky. Visiting the scene, Ukraine's Interior Minister Ihor Klemenko was telling us there are no military targets nearby when his aide interrupted. An 11th victim had been found, he told us, and the search for survivors at an end.
Thank you.
2 other sites were struck in the city, which is also Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's hometown.
One of the sad realities of life in Ukraine today is that these kinds of attacks are all too common, and people on the ground know exactly what to do. The rescue crews, the cleanup crews, people are already being allowed to go into these buildings to see if they've got anything left.
Most don't. Yulia was born in the building. She came back to offer help. People spent half a life here, she says, or a whole one. And when you see a glass or a cup, you want to preserve it. Yaroslava doesn't know if she will be able to return to her apartment, but she will not leave Ukraine. I hate them even more now, she says, of the Russians. That hatred and the pain of what happened here will linger, just like the ghosts. Margaret Evans, CBC News, Kryvyi Rih.